If you guys do want to enjoy this video, please make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss an upload. I hope you guys do enjoy it, and without further ado, let's get into it. What's up guys, welcome back to the Boss Cammy. It's been a long time. Merry Christmas. And today, since it's Christmas, it's been almost a year since I've done a settings walkthrough. So today I'm going to be doing a brand new settings walkthrough. So without further ado, let's get into it. Right, first we're going over to the video settings. Now I play on 101 brightness, but to be honest, this is personal preference. I keep my contrast down. Really, you can turn it up if you want it up, but I keep mine down. Now I am not colorblind, so I do not recommend using them unless you are in fact colorblind. Then of course you can use them. I don't use motion blur. I don't think I've ever used this. It's not that good, really. It makes you feel a bit sick. Sure, FPS doesn't really change anything. You can have that on and off. Now we're over to game settings. So as you can see here, I do not have toggle sprint on. Most of these are the same actually. I still have sprint by default. Sprint cancels reloading. I have that off because, you know, when it sprints, I have auto sprint on, so that means I wouldn't be able to reload anyway. Now I have auto open doors in case you mess up an edit and you want to get back into your edits. Hold to swap pickup. I have this on just in case I'm in a big fight and I need to swap weapons fast. I just hold the weapon and pick it up. Toggle targeting. I don't really need that. You can just stop it and hold. Mark danger. Yeah, auto sort consumables. This is a new one actually. They've got rid of pre-edits now, which is pretty goddamn good. Turbo building, confirm edit and release. That's a big one. You cannot have it off. Like, there's just no way. I don't really need contextual tip because I'm not a new player. Invert view, no. Invert airborne, yeah. Turbo delete, yep. Tap to search. And that's really it. My game UI is 50% HUD. I don't play keyboard and mouse that much, so you can just look at this for a few seconds. I'm going over to the most important thing, which is control settings. So I obviously have controller auto run on. I build immediately, build up raw. You don't want your edit hold time to be anywhere up. Like, you don't want your edit hold time to be up. You just want it down. Like, you don't even want it up, because this means the duration to hold the button for entering edit mode. So if you have it on 1 second, you have to hold the edit button for 1 second before you can go into edit mode. So yeah, I'd recommend not having that high. I don't play with vibration. Feel like it just what do you call it? Like, distracts me. I don't use these. I use advanced options. So first, I have 2.2 on my build mode sensitivity multiplayer. It may seem a bit high, but it's like one of the best things I'm using so far. So I would recommend it for people with control freaks. Yes, I still use control freaks, but I don't use the same ones I used to use. And I'll use some orange inferno control freaks, which are pretty good. Now, for my look horizontal and look vertical, it's 46% and 46%. I feel like it just feels better when I have both of these sensitivities. I used to have it before in like 55 and 60, and I just feel like it didn't really help that much. So, like, you know, let's keep on going anyway. I don't use any boosts. I don't think there's a need for that. I don't have ramp time. Instant boost when building. I have that. Right, now this is where it comes to. I have a 6% ADS look horizontal speed and a 6% look vertical speed. Now, bearing in mind I do have an 8% ADS turning horizontal boost on both of them. This is because I feel like it just gives you that extra boost when you're aiming at someone. Like, you can follow the character faster. And I just have 0.01. It doesn't really matter how you have that. So Yeah, look dampening time, I have that on 0. I don't really think you should ever have that up. I use linear, not exponential. Linear's just full, it uses the raw stick input. If you want to get a bit more, like, not aim, but like, if you're new, you should start on exponential and slowly transition to linear. Yeah, there's no point putting it down, just keep the aim system. Now I have the left stick and the right stick both at 9%. I do change these sometimes where I put this one up to 10 and this one maybe down to 5, but roughly I keep it on 9, so I'd recommend using quite a low dead zone for them. And now I think finally, well, that's really it, isn't it? I don't use a foot controller, so yeah. Right, on to volume. So music, I have 0%, just so if any copyright music or if any annoying goddamn music plays, it won't, you know, show up. I have my sound effects on 100%, otherwise I can't hear the game. Dialogue, I actually have it on 100%, but sometimes I turn it down to like 60s or 70s. My voice chat is 100%, so I can hear what people are saying. Cinematics 100%, but again, I do turn these down to like 80 sometimes. Picture in picture, I have that at 50%. Now, I do not use 3D headphones. I could use that, but I actually use visualized sound effects because it helps me see where chests are. And yeah, that's really it. You know. Right, anyway. Now onto my combat controls. These really haven't changed apart from I use L stick switch mode. I use this is what people would normally use for the map, but I actually use this for the edit button. I use the R stick to jump. I feel like using the R stick, it's a lot better because I don't have to really take my hands off to press the X. By the way, I do play claw, full claw. I crouch with the X button. I reload and interact. Toggle pickaxe. Yeah, inventory, place marker. My map button is the right arrow because I just feel like, you know, why not? If I need at least a map button, you know. So my building, right about the same, really. You know, it hasn't really changed. You know, you can really change them around, but like, you don't really want to. My edit controls, well, you already know I use, you know, this button for editing. So yeah, ability, and yeah, and my dead zone's 0.9 and 0.9, and that's round about it. So I do hope you guys do enjoy this video. And if you did, please make sure to drop a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe so you never miss an upload. Turn notifications on, and I am going to be getting a PC soon. Right now I'm playing on controller on my PS4. I will be getting a PC eventually in the next week or so, so my editing and streams won't be as shabby. Alright, I'll talk to you all later. Peace out, and make sure to stay slurpy wurpy.